How's mic audio? Needs to be lowered a little bit. There we go. Cool. quarters. And tonight we're going to have a nice little chill stream. We're going to be talking about a little bit of storyboarding, as we were doing last week on Tuesday. And we're having a bit of a drink too, so thumbs up. Here's to that. I don't know if I can get the thing open. But I've been feeling pretty good today, so I just wanted to share a bit of a drink with you all, have some fun, celebrate the occasion. My birthday was on the 6th of October. Finally got my license, so cheers to y'all. Some good shit right there. So anyway, today, as I've said before, we're going to be doing some storyboarding for the music project. I've already sort of gone over all the other things, that all the preliminary stuff for it so far. So we're just going to continue building from there, see what we can do, see where this story goes, I guess. A few things that I'm also probably going to do on this stream today is looking up different methods of how I can draw, so I can show you guys what's going to look like when we finally get around to the actual drawing process. I know storyboarding can be a little bit boring. It's just sort of me talking, showing you guys what I'm writing on the screen. So I want to sort of get you guys involved in what the actual project's going to look like, so that you guys get sort of a feel for what I'm going for. So without further ado, let's go ahead and switch over to that right now. So as we have here, same stuff as last time, good old storyboard beginnings of, at least, what we're going to be doing. Let me go ahead and pardon this for a moment. We're going to also have my camera on, that way we can look on everything. And you guys can see my beautiful face. So don't stop me now. Got a few things that I need to work on, but for the most part, this is the preliminary storyboard. And we're probably going to continue doing the same type of thing like this. Start with our intro, then our verse, then our chorus, then our verse, yada, 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 until the song's over. And have probably a sentence or two explaining what's about to happen in that scene throughout there. And that'll be the preliminary first draft. So what I've done, and all the songs further down the list, these aren't really the first draft. These are bouncing ideas off of each other. What would you want to call that? I guess just sort of like the beginning process of brainstorming, I guess, would be what you'd call that section there. This one's starting to get a little bit closer, but not quite there. Same thing with Handlebars. Handlebars has verses, but it's also not laid out quite the way I want it. The way I want it is I want to have the intro, the verse, the chorus, the verse, breakdown, so on and so forth for each and every one of those. So we're going to have to just go through and edit Handlebars so that it follows that pattern. We're going to add that to the other ones that don't quite have it yet. However, instead of starting off with that sort of boring-ish stuff, let's go to Google Images. And we'll actually start off right here. So Google Images, and we can look up the general style of what I'm going for. So for those of you who have seen the music video for Take On Me, you kind of know where I'm going with this. But we're going to have sort of like a feel like this, minus the human aspect, but the way that it's drawn in, has the shading. It's not going to be colorful. It's going to be black and white, shaded, that kind of thing. And the movement style is going to be, let's see if we can find a GIF or GIF, however you prefer to pronounce it. Will this load? It will load. So sort of like that, where you have an abstract way of showing movement while also having the characters move. I've always really liked this style and how it works. Things kind of blend pretty nicely, in my opinion. Now the background's going to be much more detailed. The people are going to be a bit smoother in their walk cycles, hopefully. But you get the basic gist of what I was going for with that idea. We can look at another one right here. This one's pretty nice because it shows somebody talking, or in this case singing, and gives a sort of general idea of how it's going to look when somebody is singing or talking, depending. But that's basics, what it's going to look like. If I could find other examples of this, I'll show you guys in the future. But Take On Me was the best example that I could come up with. There's also the Hurt, Johnny Cash Hurt video, which the fan made one, I guess. I don't know if there's... I don't think that I'm playing sound, so I'm not going to get copywritten. I just want to sort of show off the movement, the artistic representation of things. So... And if it does start playing, I'm not going to be playing all that much. Alright, so this isn't the one. Hurt by Johnny Cash. And we'll see if the... That's with him singing. This is also him singing. Maybe it wasn't Hurt then. Maybe it was a different Johnny Cash song. Let me see if I can find it then. I thought that it was Hurt, and that's the reason why I looked it up. But Johnny Cash fan art video. The Johnny Cash Project. So like this, where I'm gonna mute it just in case, but like, let's put this at 1.5 speed and see how that looks. Alright, that's still a bit too slow. Let's put this on double speed. Nah. See, I thought that this video was a bit closer to my image. However, I think sticking with Take On Me will be better to get an example of what it looks like. So there's this, yada yada. Put that on 2 speed, so it needs to go back down. So this is more what I was thinking. Still a little bit choppy in comparison to the vision that I had, and the drawing is still a little bit too rough drafty. I want it to be a bit more realistic looking. So in order to do that, I may very well need to either do more shading than they did here, or add in some coloration. And for right now, I don't know which will work best, but that's pretty much that for right now. So let's go back to what I've done and get more of a feel for what we want to do. So what I've done. In this farewell, there's no... So we're going to start off, sorry, I have to think a little bit about what I'm going to be doing, so there may be some moments like that, where it's going to be just me sort of looking at the screen. So in this farewell, there's no blood, there's an alibi, blah, 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 blah. that will be the boy. So verse 1, or let's actually undo that and have verse 1 right here. That way we can have this sort of idea here while we're still going through it. It's a basic idea, you know, the boy being distraught campaign manager fighting his demons. I kind of got that already, but just in case, you know, I can maybe draw some inspiration from the way that I wrote it originally to supplement the lyrics. So first one, in this farewell, all the way down to wash away. So these lines here. This is going to be the boy basically coming to terms. So boy is coming to terms with losing the girl. Or trying to, at least. Can we get more in there? Because I've drawn regret from the truth of 1,000 lies, so let mercy come and wash away. Ooh, okay. So we're going to have him be, because it's taking place, I wanted to say San Francisco is where I was originally thinking about it. I knew I wanted it on the West Coast somewhere, so let's do this. How to write a story. And let us see what they have to say. So maybe story outline, template, and let's see what they have to say. So yeah, character setting, theme, plot. Perfect. That's really all I wanted. I just kind of wanted to see how other people set their thing up. So characters are boy, girl, new boy, campaign manager. This is an order of appearance, by the way. So order of appearance, boy, girl, new boy, campaign manager, black candidate, white incumbent. I think that's how you spell incumbent. Necessary as or duty, currently holding office. Yep. Cool. I think that's really about it. And then minor side people, like people walking the streets. And the reason why I am writing the, the reason why I'm writing that is so that I know to write them, like draw them into the storyline. Typically when I'm doing a story, I don't even do this section, but if I were to do this, the characters, the plot, setting, character setting, shoot, I just had it. Story, outline, template, blah, blah, blah. Setting theme. Let's actually get those down so I don't forget them. Why are you doing this to me? I am literally working with Times New Roman. Setting, theme, plot. So normally I wouldn't do this like the character setting, theme, plot. I just sort of have an idea, start writing, go from there. However, because this is a bit more organized, or it needs to be a bit more organized so that I can actually draw it all out and make it look cool when I'm putting it to the screen, we're going to have all of the characters that could possibly show up throughout. And there could be more boys. So, new boys. New boyfriend, then, would be and we'll do it by, this is in order of appearance, the main cast. So then, and we can have this be insert format rather, and then have this be an increased indent. That's not what I want. Can we do an increased indent now just for that section? There we go. Cool. Perfect. That's what I meant to do. So people walking the street and shit. New boys, comma, people walking the street and shit. We could have ralliers or protesters is a better term to use. Protesters and I guess ralliers. Yeah, people that are at the rally. Who else could be a part of this? I guess that's pretty much it. There's likely other options that I can add in later on. But for right now, boy, girl, her new boyfriend, the campaign manager, black candidate, white incumbent. Those are your main characters. Then from here on to wherever it ends up going are just random ass people that we'll be throwing in for drawing purposes. I'm only doing this now for posterity's sake, you know, making sure that I was like, okay, this is what I wanted to do, so here we go. We're gonna go do this now. So the setting, it's going to begin in San Francisco, and probably move to, don't stop me now, it's going to be San Francisco / Route 1. Whoops, don't need that. Don't stop me now. And half of what I've done, drive shadow of the day, Cupid So Cold. Could I raise my audio? Yes, I can. Sorry, my apologies. Also, I'm very sorry for that. Is this better, or is it still too loud? Or is it too loud? I turned it down because it looked like it was like peaking and shit, and I didn't want that. But is that better? So, around Hollywood is when he's probably going to move out. So, Cupid So Cold, Shadow of the Day. Those are the last parts. So, Cupid So Cold. Alright, cool. Just wanted to make sure. I don't want to be too loud because that's not the purpose. You know, I'm not trying to be like yell at people, you know, get them to understand me. But I do want to be loud enough so that you can hear me. So if it's good, then that's good. Been going all right, man. Earlier on, I was showing people like what it's going to look like. I can show you that in a second if you want. But for the most part, it's just been this. This has been for the past 5 minutes ish. That range. Cupid So Cold and Shout of the day. So let's actually do it in order. Shout of the day. Cupid So Cold. So then what I've done is going to be DC. So DC, half of what I've done. Why is my Discord in front of my webcam? What's up to Squid? I don't know. Let me figure that out. I don't know why that's there. Let's move that to here. I apologize for this portion of it as well. Oops, oops, oops. You stay there. I don't know why it put me there. It's really strange. There we go. And we're back at it. So DC for half of what I've done. DC will also be for handlebars, I guess when September ends. So when September ends, handlebars, and Hollywood and Sweet Dreams, Sweet Dreams. Hollywood. Sweet Dreams. Well, most of Hollywood. Parts of it are going to be him on the road trying to get to her. I am also using OBS, my mans. I'm also using OBS. And then I guess just sort of like the rest of the world. Or what's left of it. For some instances. And that's going to be during Sweet Dreams Are Made of This and Wish You Were Here. So Sweet Dreams. Wish You Were Here. So, it's going to basically be San Francisco and DC are going to be the main two sections, going from one coast to the other. Though DC is not really on the coast, you get my drift. The theme, love, longing, and lust are the big three things. So, love. OB and OG have a relationship. Go south. OG moves on. OB cannot. Then as a contrast, campaign manager loves his job, but not the outcomes. Always got to have those duologies there. Got to make sure that you're looking at the ideas that you have that just so happen to coincide. So like when something's happening on one side of your story, see how it relates to the other side of the story. So longing. OB longs for OG. OG longs for adventure and meaning. Campaign manager longs for, and we will shoot, not that. Shoot. I hate this so much. I'm so bad. There we go. Longs for purpose / recognition. So I guess not the outcomes. He loves his job, not the outcomes. No, that works because originally he's not going to be so upset. So maybe Fighting over his demons. We'll have to change what I mean by that. But still means basically the same thing that I wanted it to originally. And then lust, new guy. Lust for OG. The candidates, lust for power. So those are your big and I guess I can just do that and everything should be good there. Yeah, basically. So the plot, that can be this. Bada bing, bada book. Don't think that's how it went. Don't tell anyone. So what I've done, we got verse 1. Let's go back to that. So now, chorus 1, we're going to do something really cool. Oh yeah, I wanted to come back to this. So, right here, so let the mercy come and wash away. Let's actually write it down. Let mercy come. We're going to have a screen wipe with a large wave. So wave crash. We're going to have our character be like right here. And if he were to be in this particular image, it's obviously going to be a different one. One that I'm going to create when the time comes. But we're going to have him like right here. We're going to have a wave sort of crash up against the thing. It's art, so obviously he's not going to drown or any shit like that. It's just going to look cool as hell. But during that like process of the screen wipe, we're going to start moving toward the CM, campaign manager, so that we can get his perspective. Alright, so then that's verse 1. Chorus 1, we're going to have OB sort of like face shots in the screen wipe slash moving image. We're going to go from his story. We're going to have the waves crash into him. And then from there we're going to create this sort of like nebulous, weird, and sort of abstract world, more or less. And as we're moving past the San Francisco storyline, moving to our DC storyline, superimposed is going to be like OB. And as it comes to what I've done, on the downstroke of done, so on the downbeat of done, oh, that's down, done, a jump cut or something sort of jarring slash jarring cut of the CM. That way we can contrast their feelings of longing, basically. Why, hello, what is this that I have seen or heard? Probably should be looking at Restream, shouldn't I? Let's go ahead and move on over to that so that I can see shit. Why is it not loading? My computer does this sometimes. Give me a moment, people. I'm not seeing what happened. I'm guessing somebody followed us on I'm guessing somebody followed us on the good old Twitch. So let's go ahead on over to that. And I really probably should have just left the dashboard up, if we're being real here. Coolio. I have no idea where to look at that, or like where to see. Yes, activity. That was my activity. Stream summary. This is really not even that important. It's just I want to know. I want to figure out what happened, but it's not that big a deal. So we'll move on. If it was somebody who followed, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. But it was you! The James does mine! Why is my computer being like this? Hold up. Technical difficulties. Good old technical difficulties. Typically that helps. Didn't help this time around. Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? So yeah, we'll just go to wave crash. Hopefully. Okay, never mind. We're not going there. Why? It's not closed. It's still up. Alright, well, we're going to Task Manager. Unless something was happening right then, which, I mean, God knows it probably was. But we're going to go to Task Manager and see if we can switch to Task. Stop running from me, god dang it. Okay, well, I mean, this isn't helping very much. Why we gotta do this, computer? Why you... None of this makes sense. Okay. But the show must go on. So we'll just do this. Boom. Easy. Frickin' easy. Only took me like 2 minutes, but... So, we were on what I've done. Michael Goldsmith is checking over it. Indeed, he is. Does this just create a new tab? It does. Okay. You think at the ripe old age of 21, I would know how to use the computer, but alas, not the case. So, drawing jump cut of CM. So we'll just get up what I've done, lyrics. And put to rest what you thought of me, yada yada yada. This is verse 2. Good old verse 2. So now we're following, I mean, it was actually Original Boy. I'll also eventually make a key so that I'll have just OB, OG, NB, or BF. I don't know what I'm going to make him just yet. We'll get there. CM, BC, and WI. Or WC, whichever. WC would probably work better. It would look cooler. So, despite the fact that he is an incumbent, he will be the white candidate for the purposes of, you know, abbreviation. Verse 2 is, put to rest what you thought of me while I clean this slate with the hands of uncertainty, so let mercy come and wash away. Campaign manager is searching fiercely, not fearlessly, but fiercely, fierce. I don't know why that feels wrong. I'm pretty sure that's right, but it just feels wrong. Yep. So that is the right word. Fiercely for someone who can make him famous. He needs to be known for something. And these things are going to be made apparent, so I guess just putting it like that will make it known that that's sort of what's going to happen in the scene and what needs to be shown. Let's actually make a note of that in foreshadowing. Yeah, sure, we'll make it italics and we'll make this one red. So we're changing, no we're not identifying it. We're going to make this one red. So make known. And this is what is happening. So then chorus 2. We're going to juxtapose the 2. Side by side. And artsy Breakfast Club camera. For an idea of what that's going to look like, and of course this is going to be drawn, so take this one with sort of like a grain of salt. But Breakfast Club, moving camera. We'll see if we can find that. Nope, that's not helping. Jock scene. Not the joke scene, the jock scene. This is also still muted. Coolio! Yeah. So, this sort of like motion where they're going around like this, it's gonna be faster than that because I've only got like it's this one right here. I've only got like 30 seconds, so it's gonna be faster than that. But yeah, basically, you know, panning around. So Breakfast Club scene is not the one that would be the best example, but you get what I'm trying to say. Like it's like that. I know what I mean by that. So chorus 2. Then we come to a bridge. This one I wanted to focus mainly on. Why am I clicking things? I want to focus mainly on the campaign manager because he needs to be sort of highlighted. We don't have nearly enough information on him to this point in the storyline. So during the bridge, focus on campaign manager meeting with BC, the black candidate. Start again. They're going to shake hands. Let's actually write that down. Start again. And they shake hands. What else we got? Whatever pain may come, today this ends. I'm forgiving what I've done. Cool. So then we go to the final chorus. And the final... it's not really a bridge. So we'll just call it an outro. So final chorus. Outro. Start here. So the final chorus, I'll face myself to cross out what I've become. We're gonna have the BC campaigning in San Francisco. Because what better way to connect the stories than to have him campaign in San Francisco with OB in the crowd. And for the outro, OB and CM catch a glance of each other. And repeat the Breakfast Club camera thing. Actually, no, because obviously that just sounds sort of stupid and dumb and just not very entertaining or exciting. So let's not repeat anything. I want them to catch a glance. I want them to do something. So, because this is an unknown, do something, we're going to have in question marks, and we're going to underline it. That's not what I want from you. I want you to be free. I want you to be separate. Yeah, I haven't underlined anything to this point, so that'll work. So yeah, we've done what I've done. That's the next section. I might get another one. Those are pretty good. But yeah, what I've done is done now. So we can get on with the show and move to drive. I do believe. So let's go ahead and do that. However, ¿qué hora es? Son las 8 menos... yeah, 8 menos 7 de la tarde, de la noche. Yeah, I think what we're gonna do for the stream is I'm gonna do drive. Then after that, I'm gonna hang out with you guys for about 20 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes, that range. Just sort of chill, chat a little bit, and then I'll head out. The streams aren't going to be super long. I'm not going to go for the 4 hours or whatever that gaming streams would have. But they will be fun and enjoyable all the same. So I'm going to do drive, then we'll go get another drink, and then we're going to come and chill for a little bit. So drive lyrics. Sometimes I feel the fear of uncertainty stinging clear. I wonder, is that within... is the Nutcracker within... Artistic Commons or whatever? Or let's see, a better way of using that. Is the Nutcracker public domain? That's the term I was looking for, public domain. So it is a public domain work. Looks like we get to play the Nutcracker Suite because it's stuck in my head. Nutcracker Suite. I guess we could do soundtrack. I don't know, that just sounds sort of weird. But we can play that for a bit. Go ahead and unmute it. And we can put desktop audio back on for once in our lives. Let me know how the sounds are. I'm going to probably lower it to right there so it doesn't hurt my ears. But let me know how it is on your guys' end. And, yeah. So, drive. So the story begins with the girl. So, OG. Hold on, did I get rid of... Yeah, I did. Now we've got that done. So yeah, we'll go ahead and start right here with verse 1. And the girl's having second thoughts but is relatively still happy. The other boy's getting frisky, but she's sort of depressed-ish and is having none of it. So, verse 1's, oh boy, I forgot this song has weird verses. So yeah, this is a verse. Stop that. This is a verse. This is your bridge. That's your chorus. This is your verse. It's your bridge. There's a chorus. There's a breakdown. There's a chorus. Awesome. So verse 1. Let's set that up just so I don't forget it. So verse 1 leads into the bridge, which leads into the chorus, which leads into verse 2. Bridge 1. That's also a 1, but I meant to have it as a 2. Verse 2, which then leads into bridge 2, leads into chorus 2, which leads into breakdown, which leads into final chorus. So we'll do all that shit there. So in verse 1, we're going to have the girl. Congrats, man. I appreciate the cheers. Doing my best to make it as cool as possible, story-wise, and then it's going to look even cooler once we get it down into that, you know, the drawing stage. But goodness gracious, I have a lot to learn before I get there. So the girl is... Como se dice? Chilling in the car. Driving around the street in her 6 foe. Chilling in the car. Looking out the window. With a new guy. NG is fine. His reflection is catching glances. Dude, I'm an absolute god-awful drawer. That's probably the part of the project that's going to take the longest, is me getting to a point where I feel comfortable enough to make my art look good. Because I want this to be, for the most part, a solo done project with input stuff from outside forces. Because I want to, you know, really have ownership of this whole thing. But I'm bringing it to all of you guys so that I can get, you know, feedback. I'll let you guys know, hey, this is what I'm thinking about doing. Let me know how it is. If it sounds freaking horrible at certain points, just let me know. You know, let me know what you think would look better. I may or may not take your opinions on that one because this project is, as I said, something I want to make mostly my own. But we'll see. You know, it's one of those things. It's going to be sort of collaborative, but mostly that's a little bit loud for me. Sort of collaborative, but mostly, you know, my brainchild. So anyway, the new guy's reflection, catching glances throughout verse 1. And he's also going to try for a move that she swats. So during Bridge 1, she ever made before and seems to have a vague, haunting mass appeal. It seems to have a vague, haunting mass appeal, but lately I've been beginning to find that I should be the one behind the wheel. Girl is starting to enjoy herself more, but still hesitates. So she's hold up. Girl smiles at the advances. What's my opinion on Meme Cake's Jordan Day on Twitter? Well, first I'd have to check it. So I didn't realize we were following this many people. So Meme Cake. Where is... I don't... So today has been Jordan Day, I'm assuming? And it's just random ass photos from this... What the f... Oh, tomorrow is Jordan Day. Oh no, so yeah, it is today. Sorry, tomorrow was 22 hours ago. I'm an idiot, don't worry about me. Can I like what we've posted? Oh, that's fucking hilarious. I don't get it. That's my opinion on it. I don't understand. I don't get what is happening. Or why it's happening, for that matter. But thank you for bringing that to my attention. I'm glad to know that that is a thing that has existed in this world now. So girl smiles at the advances, and begins to, not is starting to, begins to enjoy herself more, but still hesitates. Blasphemous. Okay then. I didn't realize that I had to have a 100% positive opinion on the matter. Otherwise, I would have given a 100% positive opinion on the matter. Of course, whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there with open arms and open eyes. I'll be there. I'll be there. So... both are smiling and enjoying themselves to a picnic. Or some shit. Who knows? I don't really know exactly what I want them to be doing, but I want them to enjoy themselves. Show that their relationship has progressed to a point where they're able to do shit with each other and it's not awkward.
Fucking nerd.
Holy shit, you scared me.
Fucking
Don't
nerd.
do that. You were very quiet with opening the door, unless my door's been open.
No, I opened it.
Okay.
I also wasn't that quiet, you just didn't hear it.
Okay, it must have been Tchaikovsky.
Hi, stream.
Was Tchaikovsky too loud? Like, is it too loud or?
No.
Sounds good. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, good volume.
Thanks, man.
Uh-huh.
Fucking.
I've been Jordan, and I #rated your stream.
Yeah, #rated. Don't do that ever again.
Pew, pew.
Fucking,
I will.
No, please don't. It scared me. God damn it. Like I said, Game Squad headquarters. Any fucking thing can happen here. Anyway, whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there, blah, 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 blah. So if I decide to waver my chance to be one of the hive, will I choose water over wine or hold my own and drive. This is them getting involved in politics. The two get involved. And local politics. We're gonna say that they're like just outside DC. So like Alexandria maybe. Whiz up!
Could you explain to me what the note is?
What note?
The note that says to whoever keeps buying milk.
Oh no, that was from so Zach left me a note because I'm the one who's buying milk, obviously. And he gave me about $6 to $8, something in that range. I actually don't remember, for milk.
Oh, okay,
so
that was nice of him.
I went out and bought milk.
Have you talked to him in the past couple days?
I feel like I have, but at the same time, no, I don't think so.
Okay.
But
sorry to interrupt your stream.
No worries, bud. No worries. To get involved in local politics just outside DC. We're gonna say it's Alexandria, so like that range. But we'll get to that when we get there. I don't even think that we're really going to explain where it is. It's just going to be like they're outside, you know, and they're talking with people who just so happen to have political campaign stuff. It's gonna be sort of like that. So details don't really matter. But for, you know, my purposes, just gonna leave it there. So then hold my own and drive. They're going to have exchange a glance. Exchange glances, I guess, since both of them are glancing. Exchange glances. Yeah, he was a pretty sexy individual, you know, I gotta admit. Definitely not a Denny's out of 10. Definitely much higher on the totem scale than that. Hold my own and drive. Exchange glances and know what they like to do. Pretty sure that I'm in the streaming thing too. So if you'd like to come by and join me, Jordan, you're welcome to. But that is up to you, my mans. That is up to you. So then bridge to Streaming 4 seems to be the way that everyone else gets around. But lately I'm beginning to find that when I drive myself, my light is found. So they're going to go out canvassing! Woo! Canvassing! One of the best parts of political campaigns, having people knock on your door and say, hey, vote for my candidate. Nobody likes you. I don't think that's true. There's got to be somebody out there who likes you. I, for the life of me, don't know who it could be, but there's got to be somebody who likes you. I love you, dude. Don't worry about it. You're a good dude. You're a good egg in the long run, but I don't think that people like long-running eggs. Canvassing, driving around. And shit. The and shit is momentary placeholder for what's actually going to happen, but you know. I don't feel like thinking that far ahead just yet. Because I think after I'm finished doing this section, I'm going to go for, not just like for drive, but I mean for all of them, I'm going to go and listen to each song and have different time slots. And I'm going to put those like notes near verse 1 and stuff. And we will, as the next stream happens, we'll go over those and we will see what we can do. So next stream I'll have already finished When September Ends and so on and so forth down the list. I've already finished all that. And we'll be coming back to individual points. Or actually, no. I wanted this whole thing to be interactive, so I'll come back with When September Ends next stream. But for right now, we still have time. We still have things to do. but that's just a sneak preview of what I'm going to be doing with you guys next time. So we are on course to the so whatever tomorrow brings. They're going to fall more in love. NG's going to fall in lust. Because he doesn't really love her. He's really only doing this because he knows it's going to be able to get him in her pants more. We'll have to explain that a bit more clearly too. Let's actually make known that that is what's happening. As they can volunteer and shit. To get involved in politics. It's not going to be local. It's going to be state. And they're going to be for the BC. Because one's from San Francisco and she's sort of like adventurous, wants to get out there. I'm assuming she's going to be more on the left end of the spectrum, and BC is supposed to represent the left end of the spectrum, as far as the story goes. So yeah, that's basically course 2. So then the breakdown, they are asking potential voters. And then whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there, open arms, open eyes. This is BC giving speeches. And we're also going to have WC make his first appearance. And he's going to be, looks worried about the momentum the BC is getting. Because BC currently is just during this is the primary process for running for president. He's not quite in the general election during drive. Let's actually make a note of that. During the primary for BC. You can actually have that for what I've done too, and this is right after the events of Don't Stop Me Now. Well, actually, that sort of looks ridiculous. So we're going to have this just be underlined red. Oh, it wasn't underlined. Shoot. So just italicize. You get what I'm trying to do, though. Alright, so that's the end of what we're going to do tonight for the project. Only got 18 minutes in. Interesting. So this was a rather short storyboard section, but I'm just not really feeling this portion of it right now. So if you guys want to stick around, I'll go ahead and end that. If you guys want to stick around, I'll probably stick around for another 45 minutes, thereabouts, and just want to talk to you all. Go ahead and switch this over to just Facecam. Or actually, no. What we'll do is we'll have a game squad and Facecam outline, Facecam. We'll move me to like right over my dude. Like that? Sure, good enough. I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be right back, and like I said, I'll stick around for another 45 minutes just to sort of talk with you guys, see how you're doing. So, see you in a bit. Good musics.
Hello.
Wizips.
The usuals.
Gotcha. Nothing super special happened lately?
I mean, I went to Busch Gardens. That was the fun thing.
True. Was it for like did they have like a Halloween event, or is it just Oktoberfest?
Yeah, there was Hollowscream going on.
Okay, cool. I didn't know if they had an a Halloween event, or if it was just the Oktoberfest thing, or if the two coincide. But that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a Hollowscream thing.
Gotcha.
So, it was a lot of fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just doing me, you know. Going out campaigning, or canvassing rather. Different campaigns. Getting schoolwork stuff done. All that good stuff.
The important stuff.
Alright, well, that's enough of the music. Don't want to get too
What music
copyright.
are you listening to?
It was a non-copyright, like the royalty-free. That's what they call it, royalty-free music. It's cool.
It's the music that we use for our ending.
Oh, it is?
For our schedule. Yeah.
Yo, that's beautiful. I didn't realize that. I just chose the first thing that was under royalty-free.
Awesome.
So,
Were you looking it up on the Game Squad account? Because that might be why.
That might be why, yeah. Uh-oh.
Hey, you know what's pretty cool about the Game Squad?
What's that?
We've been very stagnant in subscribers. So, I mean, you know what that means. No growth! Pew, 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 pew.
Nah, it's all good, though.
Yeah.
We'll get there one day. It's just... gotta keep on that grind, bro.
Oh, I know. I know all about the grind.
I mean, you're the one who's doing most of the work on that grind for all intents and purposes.
Cameron does stuff too.
True. Can't forget about Cameron. He has been doing a hell of a lot more past 3 weeks.
And as of today, he's officially taking over the Sims series whenever we do that.
I thought that he had already sort of like done that, but that's still pretty cool. It's still pretty cool.
For one episode, but yeah, now it's like we talked about, and that's what he's gonna do.
Oh, was he giving it over to you during the interim period?
Which interim?
So like when we first started.
Oh, okay, yeah. So the Christmas episodes, quote unquote, were him. The first one was like half Olivia and half him, because Olivia never finished.
Gotcha.
And then, wait, I mean who? And then I did Valentine's up until the one that went out yesterday.
Okay. Cool.
And now it's gonna be him.
Now it's gonna be him.
Yeah. He said he had a lot of fun editing it, so that's good.
Hey, if he's having fun editing, then more power to him, I guess.
Yeah.
More power to him.
And I'm really enjoying the Hat in Time so far.
I've been meaning to watch the series. You guys enjoying yourselves with it, or?
Yeah. We got into a classic Game Squad debate over nothing, but you know.
Okay. That's what the great debate thing that showed up.
Oh yeah, the great credit debate.
That's yeah.
We were arguing over who gets the credit for progressing the story.
Okay, that's what he was bitching and complaining about last night. Then
Gotcha. What?
He was talking about that last night when we went out to get dinner.
And then I really want to get back to Spider-Man with you, man.
I want to do that too. I should be free after the stream. If you want to do it then?
Maybe. And I'm still excited to see the end of Sakura's Spirit, because I mean that's coming up soon, right?
I have no idea, dude. I thought that the last time that we recorded, it would be the last episodes, and here we are. Still haven't finished it. A little bit upset that we haven't been able to record a lot of it lately, because Cameron's just been so freaking done with the game. But what you gonna do?
We haven't recorded a lot of anything recently.
No, that's been a bit of a problem. I think part of it was because midterms, like everyone was so busy.
Yeah.
But
I guess eventually we need to get back to Cuphead too. If you still want to do that.
I do. Like I said, or like we sort of agreed upon, we should probably do like single player for the rest of this aisle for a little bit.
Yeah.
But
and just see how that goes.
Yeah, basically.
So you and I need to return to Cuphead and Spider-Man. You and Cameron need to do Sakura. I guess me, Cameron, and Zach need to do Keep Talking. Cameron and I need to do more Hat in Time.
Right.
And I think that's all of our ongoings that we currently have plans for.
Cool, yeah.
Oh, Sims. We need to
Oh,
do
yeah,
Sims.
we do. I guess Sims can just be whenever we feel like it, kind of thing.
That's typically what it is.
But I'm trying to remember if there's any series that we talked about wanting to do, we just haven't done. I mean, obviously, like doing some sort of skits is one thing that we have talked about. But
some series that we want to do but haven't done yet.
Mm.
Well, I have that one coming out. To the moon.
Right.
Whenever that can be done.
Probably will be done on the weekends.
Mm-hmm. We've got the 2 Halloween series that we're planning.
True.
Which do you want to?
True.
Do you want to drop spoilers for anyone that's watching?
Sure. That's really up to you, bud. I don't care.
Luigi's Mansion and Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights are our current plans.
I forgot. I want to do... are we all four doing both of those, or are we splitting that?
I think the plan was for all four of us to do Luigi's, at least.
Because I want to at least be part of 100 Nights of Fright. That's one of my favorite games.
Yeah, and I think Zach wanted to be part of it, and I want to as well.
So we might as well just have all four of us.
Part of all four.
Yeah.
If Cameron wants to do it.
True. I feel like he probably would. But
yeah, we gotta do this soon.
Has Mackenzie done all of ours? Like all of the which comps?
Halloweens?
Yeah.
No. She said that she's not gonna have time to finish them, but she finished mine because I kind of like asked her if she could at least finish since she had already mostly finished.
Okay, gotcha.
And because she's awesome, she did.
Yeah. It looks pretty cool.
It does.
It's actually like
next year.
Zoom that in a little bit. Just to show people.
It's really awesome. She's extremely talented.
Yeah, she really is.
And she's taking commissions. So if anyone wants to get in contact, just
hit us up.
Yeah.
Something I feel like we don't plug nearly enough either is our Discord. So I'm just going to shove this right over my face real quick. Give you guys a little bit of a boom in your face kind of thing. And
in your face!
I'll shove that back into its corner where it rightfully belongs. That's still a little bit... better. So, coolio. But now, what you thinking so far of the project? Do you think? I mean, I didn't really get to show you the art style that I had in mind, but like story-wise, do you think it has good flow so far?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I'm really looking forward to seeing it be developed.
Gotcha. No. But, have you seen the Take On Me music video, right?
Of course.
Right. So when they go into
I'm a fan of 80s music,
obviously, but when they go into like the comic book world and they have that really interesting art style of them like running away and stuff.
Yeah.
That's the kind of feel that I was going for, but I want it to be a bit more smooth. Yeah, I want it to be a bit more smooth now that I've looked at it over time. I want it to be, you know, basically like that aesthetic, but smoother, you know, more modern. So, no, I'm excited. Just getting the ideas out there has always been my difficulty. You know, I always have so much stuff going on in my head. I've got like 15 or 17, that range, stories that I'm just like, I want to do this, but I haven't written down. But yeah, fun times, fun times. You were with me. What do you think about the Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel trailer?
I think that it's the weakest trailer they've released in a while.
Yeah, I think you already said that when we were talking about it while walking to Wawa. But
it doesn't excite me as much as the others do. Mm-hmm. Like, if I watch the Thor Ragnarok trailer, I'm immediately like, well, I'm watching it again.
Yeah, I feel that.
With the Captain Marvel trailer, it's more like, yeah, it could be good.
I think I felt really bad because I was more interested to see Aquaman than I was to see Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
And, like, I know Aquaman's not going to be good.
Hey, I mean, we can... I can't say it with
You can't say it with a straight face. I think that Jason Momoa does a pretty good job of portraying the character they want Aquaman to be. But I don't think he does a good job of playing Aquaman. And I certainly don't think that the way that it's looking so far, the film's going to turn out as good as it could with the character. Aquaman is an awesome character, and he has great stories. But
I will say this. I feel like I'm very excited about the Suicide Squad sequel, which I never saw the first one, but I'm excited for the second one because James Gunn is going to be directing it.
Right. And James Gunn does the marvelous job of the Guardians of the Galaxies, or did a marvelous job.
Suicide Squad is, in theory, it's similar to Guardians of the Galaxy because Guardians of the Galaxy is about a bunch of criminals being heroes.
Yeah, it's about a band of misfits who aren't like they're like ne'er-do-wells who are trying to do well.
Yeah,
I don't know. A lot of people give Suicide Squad shit, and I guess rightfully so. The villain was pretty shitty. But I really liked the way that they developed three characters. Diablo, who I don't know if he's going to be even alive for the next one. I think he's dead. Captain Boomerang, who I've always just found to be funny because of the fact that he is literally like one of the top villains for the Flash, and all he does is throw boomerangs, and I love it. And Harley Quinn, who I think that Margot Robbie just did a wonderful job. Margot Robbie. Hold up. Is that her name? I feel like I'm blanking here. Yeah, it is Margot Robbie. That is her name. Sorry, I was thinking Gal Gadot, and I thought that I had like confused the two like, sounds.
That's Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm. No, I was thinking that like I get confused the sounds or something, but no, I got it right. But no, they did a pretty good job with those three characters. One of them I think might be dead. The other is just sort of really silly and goofy, and I love. He's comic relief for comedy, for dark comedy, which always great.
Yeah.
There's also supposed to be what do they call it? Harlem City Angels or something like that. I'm trying to remember. Or Gotham City Angels or something like Gotham Angels. I'm going to get it right one of these times. It's a group that has like Harley Quinn, Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, and Catwoman, I believe.
Oh. Okay.
Gotham City Sirens. I knew I'd get it one day. So yeah, it's Catwoman, Harley Quinn, and Poison Ivy are the three.
I like that.
And they're supposedly doing a movie for it. Like it's in pre-production. And Jared Leto is also going to be part of that. They're calling it Birds of Prey, I think. which is another group that just so happens to have, I think it had Black Canary too, but it has like the same group of characters, the same cast. No, I'm excited. I've only really ever seen their interactions from Injustice, which, as anyone would be able to tell you from the comic book world, isn't a great judge of character for all of the characters. But I've liked the idea of it since seeing that. So, yeah.
I just killed a spider.
Oh no, not one of our spider bros.
Well, I mean, it was crawling on me.
I mean, yeah, fuck that dude. Don't let him on you.
I didn't want to have to do it, but I did. You know, I had to do it to him.
That you did. That you did. What games are coming out? I want to see if there's anything super fun. Game releases 2018. Have you heard any news on the Walking Dead series?
I don't care about The Walking Dead, to be quite honest with you.
Fair enough. Because I had heard that...
I heard it was canceled.
Well, first off, I heard it was canceled, obviously. But then, apparently, Skybound Entertainment said that they're going to be doing the last 2 episodes of this series, the final season. But I don't know if they're hiring back everyone or just like key writers. So perhaps it will be coming back. I don't know. I'm actually going to look that up right now while I'm talking about it. But considering that you don't really care all that much, not a great conversation topic. But
well, I mean,
I don't know. I've been following the series since it came out because obviously I watch a lot of YouTube. It's just one of my favorite things to do. So, they're gonna be hosting a Reddit Ask Me Anything to get the answers. So maybe I'll just have to wait a couple of days. Yeah, they're gonna be doing it on Wednesday, so I'll just have to wait a bit to get some ideas of what's happening. Coolio. What is this? Oh, okay. That's just a weird JRPG then. Not a huge fan of the combat style in that game, but okay.
Hey, question. Do you know if there's a way to do multiple stroke layers in Photoshop?
Photoshop is not my thing, so I don't know if there's a way to do so now.
Gotcha. Okay.
I could get Persona games for the PlayStation 4. Their dancing games are all coming out December 4th. That's hilarious. Would you be willing to play a Persona dancing game with me?
A what?
Just for like a one-off, a Persona dancing game. So like, you know, a Just Dance style game, but with Persona characters.
I guess.
I just love the idea of them. They're freaking hilarious.
I mean, I know nothing about the game, but
Gotcha. No, I guess the only like really big game coming out, obviously other than Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu, and Eevee, is Red Dead Redemption. So, what do you think about that? The Red Dead Redemption coming out with a Battle Royale mode.
I don't think it fits.
It doesn't.
And I think they're just trend jumping.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it shows a lack of integrity.
True. I mean, it is Rockstar Gaming though, so like, kind of
Not
expected.
a big surprise.
Yeah, kind of expected it from them. They used to be trendsetters, but you know, times change.
Yeah. You know how it be.
Okay, I didn't realize that this was 55 minutes long. We're going to set that for later then. Is there anything you want to tell the people at home about? Because I feel like we're sort of just sitting here in silence now.
Well, you know what? It's never too early to invest in gold.
True. Gold is always a good investment. Silver seems to be doing on the uptick a little bit better, but those minerals and stuff are not minerals. They're fine metals, I guess. That's what they're called. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's all you got to say, then I guess we'll head and cut the stream a little bit earlier then. So.
Are you really?
Yeah, I mean, if we're not talking about anything, I don't have anything else that I want to say or do. So.
Guess that makes sense.
So. Anyway, thank you for joining us. I've been Jacob13 from Game Squad.
I've been the Jordan guy from Game Squid.
Yeah. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.